To, for. I gave the present to her. I gave the present for her. What's the difference? G'day you mob, and welcome back to my channel Aussie English, where I teach you tricks, tips and hacks in English in order to build confidence, fluency and get you to an advanced level. So there are some key mistakes that English learners often make with the prepositions to and for when speaking English. And this often confuses other English speakers. In today's video, you're going to learn the differences between how to use the prepositions to and for, and by the end of the video, you're going to be using them just like a native English speaker. If this is a key problem for you in English, then make sure you keep watching. And stick around to the end because we're going to have a quiz where you can test your comprehension of to versus for. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe down below, guys. Hit that bell notification icon too so that you'll be notified when I release more videos just like this to help you level up your English. Let's get into it. All right, let's go through to begin. Number one, we use to when talking about destination, a change in location, or even direction, okay? I'm going to Australia on holiday. We went to the beach today. We've gone from A to B, right? We've gone to a destination. We've gone in that direction, okay? Number two, we use to when we're talking about time. So how long is it to a time? It's 9:45, right? So again, you kind of have distance there, right? In terms of time. It's 20 minutes to 10. It's 4:45. Number three, distance. Again, ties in with number one there. Change in location from here to there. For example, how can I walk to the city? You have to cover distance to the city. It's 10 minutes from here to the beach. Number four, comparing things. So I compare something to something else. I compare two things. I prefer sleeping to jogging. Books are way better compared to movies. Number five, when you give something. Again, change in location of that item you're giving, right? Distance, you're covering distance, but just think giving. So I give chocolate to my wife. I give chocolate to my wife. Or maybe I donate some clothes to the Salvation Army. I donate something to someone. And lastly, number six, and this is an easy one to remember, in front of infinitive verbs, right? To do, to think, to play. You guys will know this one. He wants to know the answer. He wants to know the answer. It's going to leave soon. You know, the train is going to leave soon. To leave. All right, it's time for a quick break. Let me have a sip of my coffee here. Whilst I'm having a break, my challenge for you guys is to pause the video quickly, comment below, write a sentence using to in any of the 6 ways that we've just mentioned. It's great to practice it so that you'll remember it right now, okay? So pause the video quickly and I'll see you in a sec. All right, boom, welcome back. Hopefully that didn't take too long. Now let's go through for, guys, and how to use the preposition for. All right, number one, we use for when something benefits someone, when something helps someone. So chocolate's not good for dogs, right? It doesn't benefit dogs. It doesn't help dogs. Chocolate's not good for dogs. My sister did my homework for me, right? I didn't have to do it and I benefited from it. My sister did my homework for me. She did it for me. Number two, when due to a motive or a reason, okay, we use for. My family got together for my birthday. That was the reason we got together. We got together for my birthday. I went out for a drink with friends. I went out with friends and the reason for that was for a drink. I went out for a drink with friends. Number three, a period of time, a duration. You do something for a period of time. I was on the phone for half an hour. The duration was half an hour. I was on the phone for half an hour. I lived in Queensland for 10 years. I lived in Queensland for the duration of 10 years. I lived in Queensland for 10 years. Number four, when scheduling something, you'll schedule something for a date or for a time. Let's schedule an appointment for tomorrow. I've got you booked in at the hotel for Wednesday at 10 p.m. Number 5, when you're in agreement with something as opposed to against something, right? For something or against something. So are you for or against gun control? Are you for lower taxes? For or against something? And number 6, we use for showing the function of something. And this one is where it's followed by a gerund, right? So a verb ending in ing. It's for doing, it's for playing, it's for surfing, right? It's a function. So for example, forks and knives are for eating, right? That's the purpose, that's the function of those things. They're for eating. Zoos are for learning about animals. Zoos are for learning about animals. That's where you go to learn about them. That's their function. Zoos are for learning about animals. All right, let's have another break, guys. I'll have another sip of my coffee while you pause the video, and I want you to comment below with any sentence you can come up with using the preposition for, okay? And I'll see you in a sec. All right, guys, now let's get ready for the quiz. But before we get into that, I want to ask you, are you using podcasts to level up your English? What's a podcast? A podcast is something you can listen to anytime, anywhere, kind of like a radio show, but on your phone. And I want to offer you my free ebook that you can download using the link below that will show you how to learn English with any podcast. And obviously on top of that, I would suggest you download my podcast, the Aussie English podcast, where you will get advanced English lessons every single week. So if you want to get that for free, guys, go down into the description and download that ebook today. Anyway, you mob, let's get into the quiz. All right, I'm going to show you 10 sentences, and your job is to fill in the blanks with either for or to. And guys, if you need some extra time when answering these questions, just pause the video, okay? Let's get into it. Jails are prisoners. Jails are prisoners. Jails are for prisoners. Jails are for prisoners. Yesterday, we went the cinema. Yesterday, we went the cinema. Yesterday, we went to the cinema, right? We went to the cinema. What's the time? It's 26. What's the time? It's 26. What's the time? It's 20 to 6. It's 22:06. Mum cleans my room. Me. Mum cleans my room. Me. Mum cleans my room for me. She does it for me, to benefit me. How can I get her house from here? How can I get her house from here? How can I get to her house from here? How can I get to her house from here? They spoke on the phone 5 minutes. They spoke on the phone 5 minutes. They spoke on the phone for 5 minutes. Duration of time. They spoke on the phone for 5 minutes. Dad, give the keys me. Dad, give the keys me. Dad, give the keys to me. Give the keys to me, right? From you to me, giving. I think it's time, go. I think it's time, go. I think it's time to go. Infinitive verb, right? I think it's time to go. Are you the legalization of drugs? Are you the legalization of drugs? Are you for the legalization of drugs? Are you for or against that thing? We're going Melbourne the weekend. We're going Melbourne the weekend. We're going to Melbourne for the weekend. There was a trick one there, right? There were two of them. Both of them were in that one. We're going to Melbourne, changing position, and for the weekend, duration of time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this lesson has helped you understand the differences between to and for. Don't forget to comment below. Give me some more example sentences. Practice them right away, guys. That's the best way to get them into your head. And if you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Let me know that you didn't like it. And remember to smash that subscribe button, guys, and hit the bell notification so that you will be notified when my next awesome video comes out teaching you advanced English. That's enough for today, you mob, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.